I am a special psychologist by profession and have worked as an educational psychologist with children and teenagers. I believe that there are no untalented and unteachable children. Every child needs a special approach. And the thing is that system vector psychology knowledge gives full understanding of the psyche. Thanks to it, you can find an approach to any person. When difficult children, called difficult, come to me now, I understand why these difficulties have arisen, what is the reason, and what to do to overcome these difficulties, and to find a relationship between parents and children, and to make the child's life better. Why is this happening? What should be done? What not to do? I had such a case from practice. A woman came to me with a child and said, "I have such a difficult child. I do not know what to do with him." And the child came in at once. He needs to check everything. He needs to climb everywhere. Mom's pulling him. But in my office, children are allowed to do all they want. I mean, if you want a book, take it. If you want this thing, take it. You can touch everything. And he touches everything. His mom pulls him. I say, "Mummy, calm down. Sit down. Take a seat. Let the kid get used to the place." He just rushed in. He flew in. He didn't come in. He flew in. He sat there, climbed up with his feet, looked at books, touched cubes. This is not interesting. This is not interesting. He touched everything. Everything he could. Had tea. Mom's ashamed. She says, "I don't know what to do. The kid's in the first grade." He says to her, "Mom, I won't go to school." She says, "Why not?" "Well, you have to finish school." "I don't want to. I'll work with Daddy, for example. And I won't study. I'm a man. I should earn money and provide for my family." Of course, the mother gets all nervous because the child can get up during the lesson, go and talk to the teacher, arguing something. He's curious, but Mom doesn't know what to do about it. The principal calls her to the school. In general, the knowledge of system vector psychology gives the educational psychologist a broader understanding of the psyche of any person, whether a child or a parent. It gives a lot of knowledge about people, about kids, about the nature of some behavioral reactions, and in general about human relationships. I immediately identified the child's vectors and understood what the mother should do. And the mother recently came again for a consultation and said that the child has changed fundamentally. His behavior is different. He is praised at school, and there is a good understanding between mom and child as well as between the teacher and the child. Now the child is the head of the class and commander. Sometimes there are problem children, as their parents think, who start to speak late or don't speak at all, or who have autism. I've had kids like that. Mom of such children immediately goes to a psychologist and, not knowing what to do, takes her child to doctors. But the problem lies in something else. Parents do not understand the psyche of the child. And after taking a training course in system vector psychology, parents first of all begin to understand their children, and the kids start to speak. Because relationship, interconnection, and development of the child takes place. Completing the training of system vector psychology, parents learn how to interact with their children. They know how to approach their children, how to communicate with them. Every child is talented and gifted in his or her own way. System vector psychology helps to discover each person, each child, and to direct them in the right direction according to the peculiarities of their psyche. That is why I believe that every educational psychologist should take Yuri Burlan's system vector psychology training to use it in their life, to apply it in their work, to make life easier for themselves and their clients. If I had taken it 20 years ago, I would not have taken other psychology studies that I had to take, looking for answers and learning in the process. So here I got answers to all my questions. During Yuri Burlan's training, I was comparing what he was saying with what I was seeing, and I was convinced by it. This is the result of his years of experience. So fruitful, diligent, and what he gives in his work, it is confirmed, because it provides knowledge about the whole psychology and gives it fully. And the way Yuri Burlan presents, I don't know such people. I don't think there are any people like him. You just love his voice. You love his speech. The person himself, this power, this giving, this force with which he works. He answers all the questions, and the training lasts endlessly. And I sit until 11 o'clock and listen, and do not want to leave. And I don't want to go to sleep either, because it's very interesting. It fills me with so much energy that afterwards it feels like you can go to the gym and you don't want to sleep. I recommend to all my colleagues and all my clients to take a system vector psychology training, so that everyone who has taken this course can apply it in life, in the family, in work, in relationships. It's a wonderful science. It's accurate. Well, I don't know if there is any such a thing anymore.